You indicated last week that you would like to call your mom as a witness, Dawn Woods. You indicated when that was said that if you wanted your mom to testify, she would obey you and she would be here.
Daryl refuses to talk about it. He's like, look, y'all ain't gonna keep asking me about my mom, okay? I already told you. If I want her to be here, she'd be here. And I wanted her to be here, and she ain't here, and I don't want to talk about it.
Appeal that's pending. I gave Mr. Brooks multiple opportunities to stop talking. I asked him repeatedly to stop interrupting me. I advised him that if he continued, he would forfeit his right to be present in this courtroom and would be taken to the neighboring courtroom.
There it is. Nailed it. Now look at Daryl. Look at this piece of shit. Look at this. Look at him peeking at the camera. He's peeking at the camera. He ain't even looking at the screen. He's looking at the camera from between the book and the monitor. Hey, Alan, you finally caught the live, and look at the moment that you caught. Look at these eyes peeking out, and this is crazy, okay? Let's just soak this in because hilarious, okay? Let me catch this super chat. I missed it. Let's watch Daryl act a fool and be sad his mama didn't come. Oh, poor pumpkin pear. There, Daryl. There. Okay? Over there, okay? His mama was probably scared if she showed up, they would release Daryl to her. Ooh, yes, honey. The fear, the shiver me timbers. Okay. His Bible. Oh my goodness. Is it thou shalt not kill in it? I know that's right. In his paperback Bible, he probably ripped that page out and used it as toilet paper. Because Daryl. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Look at this. Tiny hands, tiny eyes, very close together, very Cyclops, giving Cyclops vibes. For sure. Oh, yes, Samantha. Show me love always and forever. Let's see, we're back and watching so many different days. I know. It's addictive. Crazy is addictive. Look at this shit. Look at this. Let me screenshot this little bastard. Might make him thumbnail. I think this is going in my thumbnails. Yeah, you're going to be a thumbnail. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey.
I believe I gave that warning at least twice.
Just to keep remembering to say it. I have pinned the link to the membership. My membership is now live and happening and here. Okay, we'll be doing members only lives. Hey, Lisa Leo, welcome, boo. And you don't want to miss it, okay? And I definitely don't want you to, because it's gonna make Mama feel bad when some of her babies are in there because they didn't become a member. And I'll be like, oh my God, what have I done? Some of my babies aren't here. You can click the link and become a member. Okay. Commit to Mama. Commit. Always and forever.
Of course, this comes on
pretending
the
to read his
record before
Bible.
this court over the first 15 days of trial, where Mr. Brooks has,
Long
by his
ass nails.
conduct, forfeited his right to be present on a number of occasions
you,
due to
Daryl.
his conduct. I do appreciate that this morning he didn't yell at me, he didn't raise his voice, he didn't speak in an angry tone, but given the history in
Yeah, he's such a dick. He didn't yell, he didn't scream, but he still managed to get kicked out. Why, you say? Because Daryl, that's why. Okay.
this case leading up to today, and knowing what this court needs to get through in terms of whether he has any witnesses or whether he intends to testify himself, there's a very important colloquy I need to have and an advisement of his rights that I need to go through, and I simply am not able to do that with him constantly interrupting me and then not respecting the oral rulings that are made. Of course, at any point in time, Mr. Brooks can ask to be brought back over to this courtroom.
Ain't gonna happen.
Under Illinois versus Allen, of course, he needs to.
She said he can ask. I mean, I ain't say I was gonna let him come back, but he can ask whenever he wants to. I mean, it's a free country for everybody but him, but still.
Pledge that he is willing to conduct himself consistently with the decorum and respect inherent in the concepts of courts and judicial proceedings. I, of course, have repeatedly, even without him making such a pledge, brought him back into the courtroom where I felt a sufficient time has passed, and he, at many times, has been able to conform his conduct. I would note during the vast majority of the testimony that was provided during the state's case, he was in the courtroom, if not during.
Oh yeah, hit the like button for Mama. Mama always forgets to say it. She's supposed to say it early. She's supposed to say it often. Okay? Hit the like button for Mama. Okay? Altars are created between birth and age 6. Leticia said hers she created at age 9. Created lies. You don't choose your altars. Oh, wow. Leticia sounds very, very, very interesting. Erin, thanks for becoming a member, boo. Mama do love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Big Mitch. Oh, yes, honey. Big Mitch is my member number 10. He became my 10th member. Bam. Okay, bam. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, boo. Mama do. She love you. Yes, she do. They call me Big Mitch. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah.
The entire time he was able to cross-examine witnesses. We had a couple of issues during the testimony of witnesses he called. And of course, last Friday was, in my opinion, probably one of the most challenging days, I should say, to date. It's my hope that we.
So what we know is that Daryl ain't reading. So he's just holding his book up, just wearing his arms out for no good reason. Just I'm going to just hold this here because I need to work out. I need to work out my wrists for that motion that I'm going to be doing all night with Bubba. You know what I'm saying? This is what I got to do. Okay. Hey, AJ. Hey, boo. How you doing? It's almost Friday. Yes.
We can continue with Mr. Brooks in this courtroom. At some point today, I'll certainly invite him back over when I get through these advisements.
Welcome, Mystery. Mystery 87990. Of course, I ain't going to say all of that. Welcome, Mystery. Welcome to your first time catching Mama's Live. Say hello to your siblings. These are your new family. Say hello, everybody. You know, make them feel welcome. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Okay.
Mr. Brooks, you have been muted. I will make that put that on the record as well. I will unmute though and ask Mr. Brooks, because you did not answer the question previously. Other than you potentially testifying on your behalf, do you have any other witnesses present at the courtroom, at the courthouse to call today? I need an answer to that question, sir.
So we address the subject matter jurisdiction that we haven't addressed when I was just over here, or since I've been over here. Are we addressing subject matter jurisdiction?
I'm going to mute him just for a second. No, I'm not going to address subject matter jurisdiction. This is a common ploy by Mr. Brooks. When I attempt to go through certain things with him, ask him questions, he tries to divert our attention away to subject matter jurisdiction. I have issued a written decision.
Daryl refuses to talk about it. He's like, look, y'all ain't gonna keep asking me about my mom, okay? I already told you. If I want her to be here, she'd be here. And I wanted her to be here, and she ain't here. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay? You're not gonna make me. You're not my mom, are you? Like, hell no, I ain't your mama. Better go on somewhere with that. Okay.
Decision on that. He has not filed any type of interlocutory appeal regarding that. This court's position is there is subject matter jurisdiction, and I'll deny verbally and orally at this point his request to dismiss the case based on a lack of subject matter jurisdiction. Mr. Brooks, I will be asking you a couple of questions. I do need a response. I am unmuting you. Do you have any other witnesses other than yourself available at the courthouse to call this morning, meaning now?
This is the jurisdictional challenge right here.
Oh, hey, Crime Corner. Hey, boo. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Daryl, you slay me, honey pot. You slay me, boo. Oh, my gosh. He does not want to talk about his mom. He like, look, y'all, but y'all ain't gonna deal. It's make me explain why when I said she would come if I wanted her to, she didn't come when I needed her to. That's what y'all ain't gonna do. You don't understand, okay? Like, we get it. We understand, Daryl. It's okay. And by it's okay, we mean it's hilarious, okay? It's freaking hilarious. I know. Just do not stray, Judge Darrell. Keep asking him this question because it gets funnier every minute. Look at it. He's so confused. He got the Bible, got his paperback Bible in one hand, and some pretend paper in his hand, because you know he'll like to hold up a paper, say it's one thing when it's something else. Liar. What the fucking liar. El Paulino. Welcome, boo. Thank you. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Mm-hmm. She said, hey, you. Hey. Oh, my babies. My babies.
So are you going to address subject matter jurisdiction and prove it for the record or
Nah.
not?
So I've asked Mr. Brooks twice now whether he has any witnesses to call other than himself. He has declined to answer that question. Sir, if you fail to answer that question, I will interpret your failure to answer that as a no, and you will lose the opportunity, you will forfeit the opportunity to call any other witnesses on your behalf other than yourself. So I will ask you one last time, sir, do you have any other witnesses at the courthouse available to testify right now?
Oh, Daryl ran out of witnesses.
I'm not getting a response at all.
Am I unmuted?
You've been unmuted, sir.
Am I muted? How do you be knowing she talking to you? Like, you're so ridiculous. Like, you respond every time she says something to you. So clearly you know you can hear her. right? It's like if it's dead silence, and then all of a sudden you respond, right? And you go, like they say something and then you respond. When the one thing that they said was a question, you answer, and you act like you couldn't hear it. Like, oh, is you talking to me? Oh my gosh. Daryl. Daryl is big stupid, honey. Big stupid. Corey, he is big stupid.
You just said I was muted. I'm not sure. I don't know if you muted me or when I'm not muted.
Hit the link.
Well, me
At the
muting
top.
you doesn't affect you being able to hear the court.
Hit the link at the top of the chat if you would like to become a member. Okay. We'll be doing members only lives. And I don't want any of my babies to be missing on that and stuff. Okay. Just don't be doing that, okay?
Because
Yes, it does.
that only
Yes, it does.
mutes your audio coming into this courtroom. I confirmed already
Why is my
that
audio muted to begin with?
that is simply a misstatement. I confirmed with the bailiffs that the
Oh, my rebellious baby is here, Josh. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. I'm sure you're going to be rebellious and be the last one to hit the membership. My rebellious baby. My rebellious baby. He's so rebellious. Yes, he is. Oh, mama love her rebellious baby.
audio and visual were working.
Why is my audio muted to begin with?
Because you interrupt the court repeatedly. So I'm going to ask you yet another way, even though for 3 times now he has failed to answer this court. You indicated last week that you would like to call your mom as a witness, Dawn Woods. You were provided with notice that the state would not be assisting with that in any way. You indicated when that was said that if you wanted your mom to testify, she would obey you and she would be here. So I trust that you've made arrangements for her to be here. Are you going to call Dawn?
Oh, that would have been funny. He would still be testifying if he didn't blow it. Yes, if he had not blown it and was able to testify himself, he probably would have been testifying right now. You're absolutely right, Samantha. He definitely would have. He still would have been up there right now. And then they say, rumor has it, he's still on the stand today. Rumor has it, he's still there on the stand to this day. Yes, honey. Lowercase Daryl would have just questioned all caps Daryl as long as he could. Yes, honey. He'd have been like, why did your parents name you all caps Daryl? What was that about? And he'd be like, well, I don't know. Why did yours name you all lowercase Daryl? And they'd be like, we will request a continuance. Because Daryl, okay, on account of Daryl. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yeah. Samantha getting all the kisses, honey.
Dawn Woods as a witness this morning and specifically now.
Oh my God, Daryl.
I will ask him a second time. Sir, do you have Dawn Woods available to call as a witness this morning? He's been unmuted though, for a while now. We can obviously hear him. I will ask Mr. Brooks a third time. For the record, he's finally putting on the headphones. Do you?
That's what they're talking about. Something. Hey. Imagine having no power, but still talking to people as if you have all the power. Imagine that. Just try. It's gonna be hard. It's not most people walking around with a Daryl brain, but oh, Big Mitch said J9 is soothing after work. Oh, so sweet. That was so sweet. Yes, it was. Oh.
Is Dawn Woods in the courthouse available to testify right now? Do you intend to call her?
Hold on.
Who is you talking to, bro? Come get these hands.
For the record, Mr. Brooks only puts on the headphones when he's in the other courtroom. He does not put them on when he's in here. The audio and the visual work just fine in that courtroom.
When I'm in the actual courtroom, I can hear it. I don't need to be muted.
Mr. Brooks's statement.
I'll be like, oh, you think I'm muting you for your convenience? Oh, no. Oh, well, there you go. I guess that's the issue we're having. No, I'm doing that for me. For me and my sanity. It's why I'm muting you. I mean, not for you. Duh.
That the audio doesn't work when I mute him is simply false.
I didn't say nothing about the audio not working, so you need to stop lying on the record.
I'm not lying on the record, sir.
Stop lying on the record.
All right, I'm going to mute him once again because now he's raising his voice. Now he's angry. He's thrown the head.
He's so funny. He can't even yell without nodding his head. You didn't know. And it's you that didn't know. What you ain't gonna do is, yeah, okay, Daryl. All right, Daryl. You awfully demanding from underneath the prison. Look how demanding you are. You're like one of them little bugs that come rolling out from under rocks. You know what I'm saying? Just, thinking you rule the world when all you do is just roll around in fear. That's you, okay? That's you. That's you, Daryl.
Headphones.
That's your life.
He certainly does not seem to want to answer any of the questions this court has.
Nah, bro.
I asked him 3 times if he had any additional witnesses to call. I warned him that if he did not answer that question, he would forfeit his right to call additional witnesses, other than perhaps himself. I then specifically asked him about.
How about when Daryl said when she said, how many people are you expecting to come and like speak on your behalf or whatever? And he said like 20 people. He said at least 20. They're going to be coming from far and wide and far, and up and over and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Okay. Turns out it wasn't nobody but mom from home. That friend he had from home. And grandma, allegedly, from home. And that was it. And all of them just said, he crazy and his mental illness and y'all need to try to help the other people with mental illness. They ain't say nothing about you, Daryl. They ain't say nothing about you. They're like, oh, damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up there. You could have done better all by yourself. By that, I mean, it wasn't going to help anyway. So it didn't matter. What I'm getting at.
About Dawn Woods, because that is the person he indicated he wanted to add to his witness list last week. And I granted his request to do that. I asked him twice. He did not respond to that. Based upon his failure to respond, based upon this court advising him that if he failed to answer that question, he would forfeit his right to present any additional witnesses, again, other than perhaps himself.
Which he didn't care about anyway, because he didn't have any other witnesses. That's why he's being a dick right now, because he know he ain't got no more witnesses. So he's stalling for time by trying to hold the whole thing up. Because Daryl. That's why. Don't ever wonder why. Whenever you find yourself wondering why, just say, because Daryl. That's why. That's it. Puppy Pants and those other dudes wouldn't come anyways. I know that's right. His little buddies, his little crew. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, do. Oh my God. Daryl in his tiny little body with his gigantic face. Oh my God. It's like he stole somebody's face. Like, why did your face not match your body? Like this, or your head even. I can't express this enough. Daryl has the smallest fucking head, but the biggest fucking face. Like, how do you get both of those at the same time is what I'm saying. It's what I'm getting at. Like, how did you get them both at the same time. Like, is that even a thing? Like, that's just so weird. It don't even match. He must have stole it. I mean, he seemed like he steal a lot. He just looked like the type. So I, definitely see. Yeah, he definitely be stealing. For sure.
I'll find that he has forfeited his right to present and call any additional witnesses based upon his conduct
Daryl. Don't
in
cry, baby.
this case.
It's okay.
I would direct Mr. Brooks to the case of State
There,
versus
there.
Anthony, although that squarely dealt
There,
with a person's right to call to be themselves a witness in their own case. They talk at length in
Be a
that
witness.
case
Yes.
about how rights, even constitutional rights, can be forfeited by conduct. Of course, the right to be present can be forfeited by conduct. That was established in Illinois versus Allen. And then the right to present evidence on your behalf can also be forfeited based upon conduct. Although a criminal defendant does have a right to present a defense, doing so must be guided by the rules of evidence, the rules of procedure, and also with respect for the dignity, order, and decorum that is needed in the courtroom. Mr. Brooks has demonstrated this morning that he is not willing to answer simple questions about calling witnesses. He reverts back to raising the issue of subject matter jurisdiction, which, as this
that's what
court
he
has
do.
previously found, I believe is simply a distraction tactic, a delay tactic, and a disruption tactic. When considering that the court must be concerned not only with the defendant's right to present a defense, this court must balance that with preservation of dignity, order, and decorum, and the numerous procedural and evidentiary rules that control the presentation of evidence. Because in my findings today, Mr. Brooks has been unwilling to answer simple questions regarding the calling of witnesses.
Unable is the right word. He's unable to do anything in the correct way. Look at this. Look at this. Who remembers this, y'all? Y'all remember this? Look. Special treat for y'all. Now, what you ain't gonna do, Judge? Do y'all recognize this hairline? Do you? Do you? Now, what y'all ain't gonna do, Your Honor, is disrespect me, okay? What you ain't gonna do is disinfect me. That's just not gonna happen, okay? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Y'all recognize this hairline? Could you pick it out in a lineup? Could you? This is Daryl's hairline, y'all. Oh, my name is Daryl. Hey, and this my hairline. Ooh. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I slay me boo. I slay me boo.
You indicated last week that you would like to call your mom as a witness, Dawn Woods. You indicated when that was said that if you wanted your mom to testify, she would obey you and she would be here.
Daryl refuses to talk about it. He's like, look, y'all ain't gonna keep asking me about my mom, okay? I already told you. If I want her to be here, she'd be here. And I wanted her to be here, and she ain't here, and I don't want to talk about it.